Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another hair tutorial for you. I recently had my hair cut and had a few slight little changes, so I'll share those with you. Going to be using most of my normal products, but a few different ones just to change it up a little bit. But otherwise, it's going to be kind of your normal average styling day for me. So let's get started. So I'm just going to roughly comb through my hair. And I did have her keep the sides undercut, that she uses about a 1/4 inch guard on there. But the back, you'll see I've been kind of letting this grow just a little bit. She still kept it nice and short here at the edge, but I was kind of thinking through some future hairstyles that I might want to try or colors. So that's why I have the back just a little bit longer right now. For my root boost today, I'm going to be using the Agadir Hemp and Red Wine Liquid Mousse Styling Spray. I took a travel size of this along with me on my trip last week to Colorado, and I do really enjoy this. You can use a little more of it and your hair doesn't feel quite as dirty, but the Catwalk Root Boost also works well. So just kind of putting most of that here and then through the crown here of the hair, a little bit in the front here as well. Now I've had a request for a tutorial with my bangs straight down. As you can see right now, the style of my hair doesn't really allow that because my bangs are so long, but we'll work that in a future tutorial. I am going to add a little bit of argan oil. This one is by 100% Pure. You can also use the one from Acure. That's also another favorite. And I'm just going to work most of this back here, and then I'll put a little bit here. I don't like to put too much oil in the front, or it can weigh your bangs down. All right, and then it's time for blow dryer. And I am about ready for my full review on this T3, but I've really been enjoying it, kind of finding my way with it. So I have the styling attachment on it, and that's what I'm going to use for the duration of the blow drying. So let's get started. Before I go in though, I want to show you, I know a lot of you say that you struggle with this as well, just kind of this flat part of the crown. And this time she cut it a little bit shorter. We're just kind of trying a few different things. So I'm going to show you how I have been kind of adding a little lift there. You can see I did add a lot of body and volume and a very far part. So this is really far over, but kind of just been enjoying changing that up. But don't worry, we're going to tame this so it doesn't look too 80s. So first of all, I'm going to take my flat iron. And by the way, I set this at 350 normally. So I get a lot of questions about that. And I'm just going to kind of take this through the sides here a little bit. And then right here, I just know without looking, this kind of needs a little help. And then right here through this flat part, I'm going to take my flat iron just kind of through to lift. And then our Enjoy Dry Wax, which is the pomade I use, will help us kind of finish styling that section. So I'm gonna take this through. Now for the bang part, what I've been doing is I'm just taking this part and just curving this over. And then I will take the flat iron through this lower section here. And we're going to kind of separate this whole bang section out. But I just like to go through with a few kind of curves with the flat iron there. And same kind of through the top here. And then sometimes I'll just take the flat iron kind of sideways. If you have a kind of cowlick in the front like I do, that can help. Okay, now we're going to add the final bit of texture and shape to the style. So I love the Enjoy Dry Wax. It is a very unique texture. It's not greasy, but it is rather stiff. So there is a learning curve of how to work with it. I'm going to start with a small amount on my hands. And what you need to do with this is you really need to warm it up between your hands. Depending on how cold the environment is, that might take a little longer than others. So I'm just going to work that through my hands until it's basically gone. And now I'm going to concentrate this just a little bit through the ends. I had this question as well. The majority of the product gets distributed kind of all over the hair, more towards the end. And then in any places where I need a little extra lift, I will work a little bit of this into the roots of the hair. So that for me obviously is typically the crown area here. And then sometimes the side here. But now we're just going to kind of work this product through. And what I don't want is I don't want anything too even, if that makes sense. So I don't want this, really nice bush here. I want to kind of break that up. So I'm going to kind of just pull the hair every which way. And then if I need more, which typically I will, I'll just scrape my fingers in there, add a little bit more to the tips of my fingers, and use this to add kind of a little texture through the front here. And then I like to pull this side down. And that just kind of helps highlight the fact that this is an undercut here. Okay, and then with kind of just a tiny little bit on the back of my hands, I'm just going to kind of roughly go through this. And this is what I'm kind of liking about having this a little bit longer, is I can kind of make it look a little more textury down there. And it will also allow me, if I want to add some color there later, the color will also kind of highlight that texture. All right, now it's time for a little hairspray. Can't go wrong with the Aussie Instant Freeze hairspray. And then for one added final touch with a little bit of shine, this is the Agadir Hemp and Red Wine Gloss Spray Treatment. This is actually my current favorite shine spray. All right, and here's our finished look today. So you can see we have a little more height and texture going on top, but it was super easy to achieve. So I hope that you found this helpful. If you want to see still shots of my style today or of any of the previous styles I've done in the past, head over to my Facebook page and check my photo album labeled hairstyles. Thank you as always so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, don't forget to hit that notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Bye.